Well, good evening, guys. Welcome back again at Baku live for RRF1. We're just waiting for a few people to come back into the lobby. And I think we're going to get going now, I should think. I think there's about 14, is there, tonight? I'm not sure. If I can just confirm that. Nope, 10. They're just readied up. 10, so we're going in. Going balls to the wall. So Baku with 10 drivers again. This is going to be fun. So it's going to be an interesting race tonight. See how it goes again. I wonder whether we have rain tonight. That'll be fun at Baku, won't it? Bit of rain. So we've got a few new drivers on the grid tonight. I don't know if we've had them on the Wednesdays before. Well, I'd say a few. We've got one. But I wonder how blind leading the blind is going to do. Oh, we do want rain, mate. Well, we do and we don't. Rain will make it fun. But, you know what I mean? Also spreads the field out big time, doesn't it? Evening, Mark. You're fucking welcome there, lad. You can't drive in the rain now. A lot of people can't drive in the rain, can they? It'd be interesting though, to be fair. Just have to see how it goes. Let's move my screens about. Right. Everything's up on my laptop. I've got you on my big 65-inch TV. So, is Mark going to be going for his bus pass tonight? Or not? No rain. Right, so there's no rain. So I've just been told we've got a drive here. So I should think so as well, because we've got the fucking sun beaming there in the background. So just go through the grid here. We've got, in the Alpine, we've got Casper himself, the friendly ghost. We've got Elt in the Mercedes. I need to think of a nickname for him. I can't say his name, so he's gonna have a savage nickname when I think of one. Then we've got TSD Woodsy. What's he called? Woody out of Toy Story. Then we've got Blind leading the blind there, Mr. White in the Mercedes. We've got Rusty Bolt in the McLaren. We've got Tooley in the Racing Bull. He's going to be called Flannel from now on. Then we've got Stevie Wonder in the Ferrari there. Got Gaming Minion, Mr. I Want to Be Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. We've got Mad Mark. You're fucking welcome. The old timer in the Alpine. They've given an Alpine tonight because he can't handle a faster car. That's what it is. And we've got TSD Goomba. Good to see him on the grid again in the Haas. I'm expecting big things out of Goomba tonight. I want to see him in the top 10. So we've got a couple of people out on the outlap. I know Casper the Friendly Ghost went out first on his outlap and he's about to start his fast lap. So let's get on board with him. So just come around the last corner now in this Alpine. Pink and blue Alpine. It sets off his feminine side, this. So DRS is activated now on the main straight. He's about to start his fast lap. Is Casper the Friendly Ghost. So he's going to go into turn 1. He's dropping down to about 3rd gear. Hug the apex, get as close to the wall as he can. Exiting that Ferrari in the background. That must have been Betches. He clipped that wall. So you know what to say about that, don't you? It's fucking Stevie Wonder. So see what Casper's going to do on this outlap, and he just kisses the wall there. See that he was very, very close to that wall. So see how he fares out on his outlap here. So he's going to be setting the pace for the grid tonight. Looking nice and stable is that Alpine. No skill issues on Casper's side tonight, unfortunately, not in quali anyway. Ooh, a little bit close to Castle Wall there. That's going to have a few victims tonight, I should think. So he's flying now. He's going to be clipping this curb open. It doesn't send him into the wall. And it kisses a wall there again. He's got plenty of battery here. Plenty of battery. And he's burning it. So DRS is just opening now. So see how he gets on. And he's set a 139.4 as a benchmark for everybody else. So TSD Woods is out here now. See how Woods is going to do. Oh, he's just started. Let me go into Mad Max because Mad Max further around. It certainly is. So the old timer, Casper's teammate for tonight, is coming down this main straight now. Oh, it's a straight. We had a couple of corners before the main straight. It shouldn't be too bad because his bus isn't going to be late tonight. How's he going to fare up? Puts in P2 140.5. Not a bad lap for an old timer, that. You got Stephen Wonders put his in at a 140 1.2. So we're on board with TSD Woods, the main man in the Aston Martin. So he takes it nice and easy. I think he's just looking for a decent banker lap, to be fair. They all need to finish the race tonight because they'll all get points. As much as it's nice to get a safety car in the race, and it helps you on comms, especially when there's over 10 people. You know, everybody needs to finish tonight. So he's hugging our way, he's flying there. But it's up into P4, 142.5. He needs to sort his shit out. It's faster than that. So let's go on with TSD Goomba now. He's going to be finishing his lap. I reckon he's going to be putting up P3, P2. P3 with a 140.8. Couldn't quite match the old timer. Let's go out with Blind leading the blind now in the Mercedes. I don't know what the fuck Toto Wolff are thinking when he took this driver on. Fucking Blind leading the blind, man. But he's got his purple sector 2. Whether that's a personal purple or whether that's a track purple or not, we shall soon find out. Puts up into P3. Toto Wolff's going to be happy with that one. Very, very good time. That literally just about behind Mad Mark, the old timer. So I've got Rusty Bolt and Taylor. So Taylor's already let us know that his wheel's reset. He's having a bit of problems with his wheel. But I think he's just sandbagging, just in case of DNFs. He's flying in now. He's going to be in, I reckon, the 136, 137s. He's going to be in it easy. So he's just coming over to one here now. I've got something in my eye, apart from my eyeball, before some sarcastic fucking says it in my stream. So, how is everybody tonight? Ooh, until he slaps a wall. No doubt that's an excuse, that's his wheel. So, I lost a bit of time there. So, I think this is going to be a steady banker lap for him, I think. He locks them front wheels up there. Heavily locked them up then. taking nice and easy through Castle there, so he's only tickling it here. But another one to watch tonight is Rusty Bull. He's definitely another fight. Oh, until he loses it. He's lost an end plate there. Wheeler shoot. So Rusty Bull puts it up per P5. He's let me down in the McLaren. Evening Woods it. Yep. The Castle tried to assault you, yeah. Skill issue that, mate. I'm expecting big things from you, mate, so you need to sort your shit out. So if anybody don't know, I'm currently trying to get up to 100 followers. I'm currently on 97 followers. I was buzzing the fact that I got 20 followers, let alone nearly 100 followers. I didn't ever think I'd get up near there, but I just want to try and grow it. If I can grow it, I can grow it. Pew! And Whitey, blind leading the blind, the Mercedes Earth. I bet Toto Wolff shit himself when he come through the castle there because he was very, very close to that wall. Very close. I appreciate that, Woodsy. Thank you very much, sir. It is greatly appreciated. So let's see how Whitey's doing now. Now coming out of sector 2 into sector 3. Is he up? No, he's down 4/10. That's a skill issue. He's pulling to the pits. Pulling to the pits, Whitey. Get a fresh set on. Get a fresh set on. Go for a shit. Get the car a little bit lighter. Toto Wolff won't be happy with you, mate. You're in for a bollocking, you're straight into that back room. So we got Betches out on a lap here now. Mr. Stevie Wonder, see how he's doing. He's finishing off sector 3 here now. If we were close to that wall, mustn't have seen that. He's burning his DRS here. DRS is open. Going for the shortest route on the track. He's up to P4 with a 140.7. That's not a bad time, that, sir. Not a bad time at all. So Casper the Friendly Ghost is out in the Alpine, and just as I switch to him there, he slaps that wall square on, so he's lost time there. So is he backing off, or is he still going for it? Looks like he's still going for it. Looking at his brake pedal, man, he's on and off them brakes. Mustn't be comfy on this at all. So a lot of these lads have already run Baku on Monday. Another one that I covered comms for in replace of Mad Mark. In replace of Woodsy, sorry, I do apologise. Because Woodsy had hay fever. Skill issue. She comes flying down so that left under there, and he just kisses the wall again. So this is a problem at Baku. It's a narrow street circuit where you're catching the walls. You've got to be very, very precise to maximise the track as much as you can, getting as close to the wall as you can, but without twatting it. And if you're going to hit it, you need to hit it square on. You're trying to join. I don't think you got me added, have you? Whitey, send Formula Tom a fucking invite if you can, please, pal. I don't think I've got you on. What's your EA name? So it's still set at 139.1. You said it one, Matt. Cheers, Woodsy. So it's still at 139.4 for Casper. Rusty Bolts has put it up into P2 there, 140.1. So that's not a bad time there. So let's go back out with Taylor. Can we see Taylor starting from the back here? In fact, actually, and he kisses the wall there again, to be fair. I did actually challenge him to a last to first. Yeah, because he keeps winning, right? But he's winning by a great margin. And I'm just going to call him out on stream now, yeah? I gave him the challenge of a last to first, and he declined it. He didn't want to do it. So anyone that is in RRF1, yeah, or in the chat now, he needs to do a last to first challenge. He shouldn't shit out and not do a last to first. Yeah, I know he's having issues with his wheel, isn't he? Yeah, he had some work done on his house now. I sent the Discord message. But yeah, I'm just calling him out, mate, because he declined the last to first, mate. So I think everybody should put it in the chat. Woodsy, if you're listening, or Whitey, just comment on stream for us if you can. I've got a driver that's willing to join now if you want. Yep, also I'll get him in. Invite sent. This driver is a very, very good driver. I have raced, well, he races in my league and Mischief's league. He's a very, very good lad. A very clean driver. And he is pretty quick. Now, there's one person in here that may remember him. And that's Mr. Tolley. Because obviously I knew, well, I won't say I knew Tolley beforehand, but I knew Tolley a while back because obviously I've raced with him a few times in other leagues. I can't remember which league it is, but I'm not sure whether he knows this driver. I'm just hoping he can get into before, because I've sent him an invite. Let me just I'll send him another one just in case. Tom is struggling to get in, Whitey. So everybody's going out on the outlap now. Everybody is on the outlap. So this is going to be fun. Who do I go out and look at now? Do I keep on with Taylor? But I know he's having problems. He's clipped the wall again there. Let's get away game and minion, I think. Let's see how game and minion gets on. That driver, he did actually message me 10 minutes ago. Oh, he's actually trying to join now. So let's see if he gets in. Maybe we'll have a couple of minutes after this quali, Whitey, to get the drivers in, to be fair. If you want a couple more drivers on grid. So we've got Game and Minion on his lap. So Tom's in, Tom Schroeder's in. We've got him in. He's joined. And the mystery man's in, so disqualified from the station, parking in dangerous space. Who was that? That was Stevie Wonder. Did you not see that place? Something for parking? So let's see how he gets on here. He's coming through sets 2, so I'm just looking at my phone because I'm just trying to make sure these lads get in. So Casper has just put in a 139 flat. Oh, your wheel disconnected. Oh, unlucky bitches. Unlucky, mate. So, game when you just put it into P3 there. Sorry about that, lads. I just got something going on here. I'm just trying to sort this out. Just 1 second. Right, so my mate here, he is in. So I think he's just waiting to choose his cash, I think.
You're 53 minutes late. How come? Oh.
Yeah, so hopefully he can just choose his car, and hopefully Tom gets to choose his car as well. So I'll go through the grid in a minute when it comes up. So I think these lads will just have a couple of minutes break while everybody gets all the setup on. So on the grid that we've got sitting on pole, we've got Casper, we've got Rusty Bolt in P2, Gamer Minion in P3, Taylor's managed to put it onto P4 because there's problems with his wheel. Grandpa has actually put it into P5 there in the Alpine, Goomba in P6, Blind Leader the Blind in P7, Elt in P8, Woodsy in P9, P10 you got Bazooka, and you got Stevie Wonder in P11.
Feel like it's something for me. For you. What is it? More payments? Is it more payments?
So we shall be going at 2100 hours, so 5 minutes break. We've got a couple of extra drivers coming in here. Then they will just get the setups on. So we just managed to drag a couple of extra drivers in just to make the grid a little bit bigger and make it a bit more of a better race, to be fair.
Can you turn your camera around? So it's like that. Yeah.
So we're just waiting for the guys here to sort the shit out and get everything sorted in the cars, get the setups and get the tyre strategies going. And then we shall begin on the grid and getting the show on the road here for RRF1 at Baku. My name is Apex Pooley. I'm doing the comms for him on a Wednesday. Cover sometimes on a Saturday, and if I'm not racing on a Monday and they need comms, I'll also cover on a Monday as well.
Everybody, including Miss Taylor and Mrs. Green, had to go in a hall. Yeah, I think only Jack likes Miss Claggett. And then we was doing like this chain thing, what we had to like hold on to each other, yeah, and then like pass the word on, yeah. And then Miss Taylor, yeah, so she went like this, yeah. She was like this, like that, yeah. She was like this, yeah. And she was like this, yeah. And I told her, CJ was next to you. She was doing this, yeah.
Well, look what they can hear. I've got my daughter talking in the background to her mum on a video call, chatting shit.
She went like this, no? She went like that, yeah.
Couldn't even tell you what she's talking about. So, a lot of people and whatnot have got a guy in here that's got a race with us tonight. He is actually, I'm going to call him my wild card to be fair. Spice things up a little bit. Absolutely brilliant driver. Very, very clean. Very good at driving. And no doubt nobody at all will have any issues with this lad. He races for Apex 2.0 on a Monday and also races for other leagues. He is a good friend. He's one person that has helped me in the past when I very, very first started league racing. Helped me with my setups, helped me with tips and things like that. And then obviously he went off racing in different leagues for a while, and he's come back again, and he's back on the grid. And it's fun, to be fair, having him back on the grid. Because I'm me now. I'm at a different point where I'm actually quicker than I was previous. I wouldn't say fighting more with him, but you know what I mean. I'm there if needed be. You know, at times I can be with him. I can't stay with him long, but I'll be with him, and 100% you can go to wheel with him. And that's the lad there, sat in 12th place in the McLaren, Mr. Wisburn on YouTube. So welcome to our RRF1, Wisburn. I hope you have a good race, mate. Have fun out there. Set some fast times. Hopefully up there with Taylor. And Taylor's got his wheels sorted out, because I can tell you now, Casper the Friendly Ghost and Taylor will absolutely buzz racing with you. Obviously because you can just wheel to wheel with them and you're on par with them. But yes, let's run through the grid here. So we've got in P1, sat on pole, we've got Casper the Friendly Ghost in the Alpine. Then we got Rusty Bolt in the other McLaren. That sorts row 1 out. I'm going to do the best. Yeah, find the pass. You do your best. That's all you can do, mate. Just do your best, mate. So then on row 2, we've got Gaming Minion, and we've got Mr. Taylor in the Visa Cash App. He's had a few problems with his wheel tonight. I'm hoping he's got it sorted so he can have a good race. And then on the 3rd row there, we've got the old timer himself, Mr. Grandpa, Mad Mark. Then we got Goomba in P6. Then we got Blind leading the blind. You feel like ass. Got Blind leading the blind there in the Mercedes and his teammate ELT behind him. Then the main man Woods are there in the Aston Martin sat in P9. We've got Bazooka in a Ferrari in P10. Then we've got Stevie Wonder Betches in P11. He's another one that starts down near back end of the grid but ends up mid-pack up near front. And then we've got the wild card there, Mr. Whizburn on YouTube, sat in the McLaren, and then Find the Pass in the Red Bull, thinks is Max Verstappen. So the boys here are just coming down the start and finish straight here, just warming the tyres up, getting up in the grid, getting ready to start. So let me get all my telemetry up. We'll wait for them 5 red lights and see how we go. Hopefully it's clean into turn 1. So Betches don't need to take the licence again. I don't know who that is there lined up on the grid, but they're virtually sideways. So this is Apex Pool here, live from Baku for RRF1, and we're away. Going into turn 1, and there's Rusty Bolt side by side with Casper. They both made it through, and the Red Bull are gaming minions all over the back end of them. I'm having a bit of jostling there, going towards the back. Whizburn's already up to P10 there. Goomba's back up to P6. Taylor's just dropped 1 place, I think, down to T5. Oh, Taylor's going down. Is Taylor had an issue? I think he may have had an issue, to be fair. Which is a real shame, to be fair. I know he has P1 and he's got issues with his wheel, but I really do hope he gets it sorted. Because I know exactly what it can be like. So Casper has currently got 7/10 lead on Rusty Bolt here, so we'll see how he goes on here now. So the possible strategies is a 2-stop and a 3-stop, either hard medium or hard soft medium, which it's definitely not going to be that one. So shall we see what everybody started on? Well, they started this first lap, so everybody is on mediums apart from Woodsy and Goomba. Is it something that them 2 boys know that we don't know? We'll soon find out. So let's just drop down the grid a little bit here now, because it's starting to form little bits of gaps. So I'm just going to get up with TSD Woodsy. He's got the wild card Whizburn straight right behind him. And right behind Whizburn's got Find the Pass. Find the Pass is hugging the back of Wiz. He's like, listen, you might be the wild card, but listen, you don't know who I am. I'm called Find the Pass, and I will find a way past you. That's what he's saying to him. So the McLaren sails past Woodsy there. And Find the Pass goes for it as well, but didn't quite make it. Woodsy shut the door on him. So Whizburn early on, lap 2, he's climbed from P12 up to P8, so that's 4 places. So let's go up to the top. So Mad Mark has just taken Gaming Minion. So the Grandpa is on moves. He's making moves, his Grandpa. And my phone's just going off left, right and centre here. That could wait. So the grid's starting to close back up. So the good thing is that I got a little bit of sneaky inside information. I have been told it is a dry race tonight, so this should be very interesting. So Rusty Bolt is just staying within that DRS range of Casper. Casper just slides around that and just clips his back wheel on that wall, and lucky he didn't DNF himself there, to be fair. So Mad Mark is currently 3.3 seconds behind Rusty Bolt, but he's got a Red Bull all over the back end of him. And then you got Blind leading the blind in P5 there. He's literally all over the back end of Game and Minion. And Muddsy has gone down to P13. So Rusty Bolt has just set the fastest lap of 143.3. And who's that going for the inside move? Oh, that was Whitey that just going in there. I don't think he could slow his car down enough there, to be fair. Clips the wall, he opted for wall, but it just bounced him off into the Alpine of Mad Mark. But everybody survived, so I shall think it's okay. Until he's retired in the pits, it looks like. So it looks like he's still having his issues with his wheel, which is very unlucky, to be fair. Absolutely gutted for him, because I was looking forward to watching him tonight in race with Wisburn. So everybody's still down here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 car DRS train here, all the way from Mad Mark, all the way down to Find the Pass. So they're all sticking with each other here, which is pretty good to say. It's at Baku. I always remember racing Baku last season for Apex, and I actually had Wisburn behind me. I was coming round that section there, coming to that left-hander, and I didn't even expect it, and he come up the inside of me, man, and I absolutely shit myself, because I just didn't expect to move there. But they're all going to get DRS now. Mad Mark, Grandpa is going to be shitting himself now, because he's got 5 cars behind him, all with DRS, so there's going to be getting some moves on. The McLaren's moved out, the Mercedes moved out, and they all just sit back in behind. This is going to be a fun battle, to be fair. So the McLaren gets some traction out of turn 1 there, really did. And have we gone for a double overtake there by the ass? No, he's just gone for one single overtake there on Whitey. And he switched it back. And Goomba and Wiz are jostling positions here. Some nice little battles going on, and Wisburn just opts for the inside again. Oh, well, I think they just had a little bit of touchy with the Haas of Goomba there, but it's okay, it's all fine. This is going to be tasty. This is what you want, man, when you're on comms. Seeing all this battle in here, it's dropped Mad Mark straight down 7 seconds behind Rusty Bolt. So the top 2 are just pulling away nicely, while these next 6 drivers are just battling. It is looking pretty good, to be fair. I'm just trying to stay mid-packing it all so I can kind of see all the battles, to be fair. Let's jump down to Goomba now, because he's got Wisburn on YouTube and Find the Pass directly straight behind him. So no doubt there's going to be some moves going on here now. So it all depends now who's got low wings. You can see the dirty air that them lads are going through. The cars are moving around left, right and centre. So all the DRS is open now. Look at that McLaren there all over the back end of that ass. Is he going to go for a move into turn 1? He's opting for the outside. He's sticking behind him. And the Haas goes to look, has a little look. Has had a little look on the Mercedes then. And Wisburn's gone for a move on the inside of the Haas. And as he made it stick, the nice wheel to wheel there. And they're still side by side. And Find the Pass in the Red Bull. He's literally straight behind him. As he's going round the outside. Oh no, he just tucks it back in. Wisburn just tucks it back in as well. So Goomba's doing an absolute brilliant job of defending against Wisburn here. Wisburn's up to P6. Find the Pass is up to P7. Goomba's up to P5. Whitey's up to P4 again. Absolutely brilliant race by these boys. Betches is down to P8. So I think Betches had an issue, I think he might have collided with the wall. So let's just see how this fares out here now. So Wisburn's just dropped down to 610, so he'll be taking his time looking after his tyres. just like the others will be, because they're all battling here, so it's going to be suffering in the dirt here. And Wisburn's took Goomba there, he's took him on the exit there of Castle. Absolute brilliant move there. That's exactly the same as what happened with me with him. That's exactly the same place he took for me, and I absolutely shit myself because I did not expect it. So Wisburn is up to P5, so he's going to be chasing blind, leading the blind down now. And Mad Max coming off these mediums after 4 laps. They mustn't feel nice, them at all. So Grandpa's coming for his hard tyres there. Sorry, I was just talking to the wife. She's just come back from work now. So Blind leading the blind. He's currently sitting at 10 seconds behind Mustard Bull. And then you got Wisburn is 3 tenths behind him. And then you got Goomba half second behind him. So we've still got a 4-car DRS train. So is Wisburn going to make a move on Whitey here? Whitey's pulled the plug. He's gone into the pits. So the front runners have gone into the pits here. So Wisburn must be enjoying them mediums because he's staying out here. So let's see how they get on there now. So they're all on the hards. So there's only Goomba that's still out there behind Wisburn. Both of them a set of medium and a set of hards. 6 laps in, so let's see how these boys get on, because these are going to be nice battling here. Look, the jostling here now. Goomba's having an absolutely fantastic race tonight. It's absolutely brilliant seeing him back on the grid to be fair. Wisburn will be loving this. Absolutely loving this, Wisburn will be. Betches gets the 3-second time penalty there for multiple track limits. Stevie Wonder can't see the fucking white lines. So is Goomba going to making a move here on Wisburn because he's getting DRS on him. Coming down the main straight. He's already pulled out. He's burning it. Wisburn's pulled the plug. He's gone into the pits. Woof. He's clipped the curb there. That was a fast inch of that, and he's just done his wing. That's going to affect him, that. So we'll see how he fares up now with that. Brilliant move there by Ghost, going around the outside of the house there of Goomba. So let's get back looking down this grid now. So we've got Game and Minion all around the back end of Bazooka. So Rusty Bolt is just taking Goomba as well. So Goomba is the only one out that hasn't pitted yet on 7-lap-old hards. So see how this fares. To be fair. So Woodsy's in again. So has Woodsy done his wing? So Wisburn's gone for a set of mediums again, so he must be on a 2-stop. Must be going on to a 2-stop, to be fair. So we've got a little bit of gaps going up front there. But we're going to have some battles coming down the mid-pack very, very soon. And the Red Bull charge going up the inside of the Ferrari there doesn't quite make it. Find the passage just set at 143.1 there. So on the second DRS straight here, the Red Bull is still all over the back end of the Ferrari Bazooka. He gets a fantastic exit like Red Bull though does. He's still all over him here. So we've got a yellow flag here in sector 1. What has happened here? Is that Betches? Yep, looks like Betches has spun. Let's get back up to this here now. So we've got Game Minion all over the back end of Bazooka still. And find the passage creeping up on Wisburn here. Wisburn's also closing in on Mad Mark. Mad Mark's also doing the same with Game Minion, so we're going to have another 6-car DRS train here very, very soon. Just see him there in the background. So it'd be good to see how Wiz fares up with his wing damage. How it's going to affect his tyre wear. So Casper puts in a 142.6 on the hard tyres, his fastest lap. So Goomba's pulled the plug here now, Goomba's pitted. Wisburn's just put the fastest lap in on the mediums, or 141.7, so he is meaning business now. His head is down and he's focused. And he's 6/10 on the back end of Mad Mark. See how Mad Mark's going to fare up with him. So Game of Minions actually taking Bazooka here, but Bazooka's coming back at the Red Bull. So Baku is one of them tracks where it's very, very tricky. Very narrow street circuit. A lot of 90 degrees corners. You know what I mean? You want to run low wings, but then you still want your car to turn. It's a bit tricky. So the Ferrari's just taking a little look at the Red Bull again there. So Wisburn going into Castle is all over the back end of Mad Mark. Is he going to get the exit on Mad Mark here and passing like he did do previously? He's all over the back end of it, and he's going for the inside of Mad Mark. And as he's taking him, yes, he's passing. He's still side by side with Mad Mark. Grandpa's going for it. They both had a lovely bit of wheel to wheel there. A little bit of jostling, a little bit of touchy, feely. But it's still okay. Mad Mark's on a mission, the Grandpa is on a mission, and so is Wisburn. So they're coming onto the back end now of Bazooka. Bazooka's all over the back end of the RB. So he's making a move on the RB on the inside. Is he going to take it? Yes, he's passed him. So Mad Mark has a look there on inside of Wisburn. It's a lovely bit of racing here by these four. And find the passes there, he's just in the background. Find the passage just in the background there, just looking at the back end of Mad Mark. So Mad Mark's just dropped out of DRS range there. I wonder whether he's still got DRS or. And Wisburn there is going around the outside. Well, he's trying to go around the outside of Game Minion there in the Red Bull, and he makes it stick. Absolutely lovely move that. Going into the chicane. How he's managing to drive like this with a damaged wing, I do not know. I hate it on this track, especially with a damaged wing. So, looks like someone just caught a castle wall. Oh, pardon me. I don't know what it is, I'm absolutely knackered this week. So they're all flying around here now, so Wisburn is 2 tenths now behind Bazooka, behind the Ferrari, so he's going to be pushing. He's got Game Minion pushing behind him, so he's pushing Wisburn along, just slaps that wall there. I know they haven't lost end plates yet, I do not know, so they must be clipping that wall square on. So let's go on board with the Ferrari. He's got the McLaren all over the back end of him, he's looking through his mirrors. Coming up to turn 1, and how's it going to fare? Is Wisburn going to take a look at him on the inside? He's climbing, he's going, and he's gone for it. And he has. Has he executed it? Absolute brilliant move there. Absolute brilliant move. And finally past us, Mad Mark as well in the background. There's some overtakes here, some nice lovely battles here. Absolutely lovely battles. This is a very, very good bit of racing here by these 6 drivers. It really is. And it's lovely to do comms on said drivers. And you know what I haven't done yet, lads? I haven't opened Mechana Monster, so here we go. There goes Mechana Monster. You know I'm enjoying the stream when I don't open Mechana Monster. So you got Wisburn on YouTube. He's up to P3. He's going to be chasing his teammate down now. You got Bazooka sat in P4. Then you got the 2 Red Bulls in P5, P6. So then 2 going to work together and try and capitalise on the rest of them. And Mad Mark is just back down to P7. He's having a pretty good race for a grandpa. And then you've got Blind leading the blind there in P8. You've got Goomba in P9 on the first tyres, so he'll be coming back into play very shortly. You've got Stevie Wonder there in P10 in the Ferrari with no end plate. You got Elt there in P11 in the Mercedes. P12 you got Woodsy at the back there. He's having a nice leisurely drive on a Wednesday. He's like, listen mate, I'm in an Aston Martin. I'm just having a nice leisurely drive here. You know, these lot can have all these Ferraris and Mercedes and all that lot. But I'm in my cruiser, me. I'm just cruising. I'm at that age where I just want to cruise. I don't want to race. That's what he's doing. You don't want to be down with the young guns. So let's get back up to P3 here at Wisburn. He's getting chased down by Bazooka. He's 6 tenths behind him. So these are having some absolute brilliant drives so far. I tell you what, and I'm not being funny. The way these lot are driving, how am I meant to pick driver of the day? When you're having battles like this, and you've got six card DRS trains, how am I meant to pick a driver of the day when it's this good? It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. But yeah, it's a lovely bit of racing here. Absolutely lovely bit of racing. So people are starting to get the gaps now. People are starting to fall out of DRS. So Van der Pass has actually got past Game and Minion now. He's dropped him out of his DRS range. So he needs to get back into his teammate's DRS range and help him drag him up to the back end of Bazooka. Because Van der Pass is climbing here. Him and Wisburn they're having an absolute brilliant race, to be fair. Casper the Friendly Ghost, he just sat out in P1 there with Rusty Bolt there, 1.1 second behind him. Them two are having an absolutely fantastic drive as well. Started up at the front, stayed up at the front, and staying out front. So Wisburn's currently 16 seconds behind them. So let's see how he fares on with this. He's going to close it down or not. He knows how long he can take his mediums for. And he's going to switch to a hard, I should think. for the remainder, or he's going to pit early and then go out. Because we're on lap 14 out of 26, so there's still 12 laps to go currently. And them hards ain't going to last for the rest of the race, so the others are going to have to come in and pit again. So you can just hear them wheels spinning there, Whizburns, as they come out of that corner. So he's putting the traction down. So Rusty Bull is back in within DRS of Casper. So Casper must have made a mistake there at Castle, because he's all over the back end. So we'll switch these front runners here and just we'll stay on these for a second and see how these get on. So you got the McLaren chasing down the Alpine here at Casper. So they're coming down the main straight. The McLaren's back wing is just open there now, so he's got the DRS. Is he going to take a look into turn one or not? Nope, he just shuts it there, so he's backed off that throttle there. And they're both close to the wall there. How's it going to go into turn two here now? Is he going to get a decent exit out here for when he gets the DRS? Ooh, and Casper just kisses that wall there, so you can tell they're using it all the track. And Whizburn has pulled the plug. He's getting off them mediums, and he's coming in for the hards. Game of Minions doing the same thing, and so's Mad Mark, so they've seen the moves. They know they've got to stop, so they're going for the undercut. And the rest of them are hoping that they can claw the time back. But we'll soon see. Is it going to work? We'll soon find out. Here live at Baku with Apex Pooley for RRF1. So the Alpines have come tidily through Castle there. He's keeping the McLaren at bay. But how long can he keep him at bay for? Because that McLaren is meaning business. He is coming along nicely. Rusty Bull has got the WD-40 out. And he's going to be no longer rusty. Is he going to be making a move down this main straight in a minute? As soon as he gets DRS. Let's we'll just go on board a second with Rusty Bull. So he's just dropped back a bit, and he's pulled the plug. He's going into the pits. So he's gone for the undercut on Casper there, which could be a wise move, to be fair. So Bazooka is 1/10 behind Find the Pass here now. So these two are battling here going down the main straight. Which one of us got DRS? And the Ferrari's got DRS, and he's literally touching the back end of his car there. And he takes a little look, dives back in, then he comes back out again. Lovely bit of wheel to wheel there, giving each other loads and loads of room there. So they are now 2.7 seconds behind Rusty Bull, but Rusty Bull will pull away now because he's got fresh hards on. So Whitey's now pulled the plug, he's going in. So at the minute we've only got one penalty, and that's Stevie Wonder with a 3 second, if I can remember correctly. I'll just double check that now. Yep, 3 seconds for Stevie Wonder for exceeding track limits. So on the stops wise, you've only got Rusty Bull has come in for his second stop. Whizburn on YouTube's coming for his second stop. Gamer Minion and Grandpa, aka Mad Mark, and Blind leading the bind in the Mercedes, and Elt in the middle of the Mercedes. They have all done 2 stops. Everybody else is still on the 1 stop. So these two are flying in and out. Find the passes, find his way around this track nicely. We've got Bazooka all over him. Bazooka has got it locked and loaded, ready to fire. Is he going to fire it coming down this straight? Soon find out. Well, he's 5/10 behind him, so is he going to be a little bit too far back? I think he will be. If I remember correctly, you need to be about 3/10 behind him to be able to execute the move unless you're jumping on them brakes really, really late. So we've got a yellow flag there in Sector 1. And Was that Woods it? So Casper's pulled the plug there. He's gone into the pits. I think he did. So we've got Casper directly behind. That's made it very, very interesting now. 2 tenths behind at Rusty Bull, and we've still got Find the Pass there fighting there. And Blind leading the blind has just done his little brother Stevie Wonder over, because he's now going into the pits there on 10 lap old hards. So they're all pulling the plug in out, and they're all going to go back onto the hards again. Some might pit mediums, but I doubt very much they will, because they're not lasting long enough. So they'll go for another set of hards, and now we're running to the end of the race. We're on lap 17 out of 26. See how the back end of the race is going to pan out now. So we should have some interesting battles here, and people should be starting to climb soon. So I'll just run down the order. You've got Rusty Butler in P1, Casper in P2. He's just dropped to 1.4 seconds behind Rusty Butler, so he must have made a mistake again going through Castle. He needs to stop doing that, otherwise he's going to have skill issues. You've got to Find the Pass there in P3. We've got Bazooka that's locked and loaded, ready to pull the plug behind Find the Pass in P4. We've got Goombas back up to P5. He's having an absolute storm of a race. Got Wisburn on YouTube, the wild card for tonight in the McLaren. He started down in P12. He's up to P6 currently. We got Gamer Minion in the Red Bull P7. Mad Mark, aka Grandpa, in the Alpine there in P8. He's having an absolute storm of a race as well. We've got Blind leading the blind there in the Mercedes in P9. His teammate there in P10, Elt. And we've got Stevie Wonder in the Ferrari there in P11. I wonder whether he thinks he's in an Aston Martin tonight or not. I'm not sure. I wonder whether anybody told him. And then you got the main man himself, TSD Woodsy in the Aston Martin in P12. And he slaps that wall again. He's loving them walls tonight. So the front runners are just coming up to the back end of the back markers now. So these are going to have to start moving out of the way soon. So Rusty Bull had a bit of a squeaky bum moment there, and I think Casper did as well, because they both come ever so close to the castle wall there. But one I'm just going to jump on with is TSD Goomba's just coming through the castle here. He's got Wisburn right on his rear end here. So he's just looking at him. Look at that McLaren there. He's all over the back end of him coming out of castle, coming down to this left-hander here. And he's going to make a move. Oh, not, no, it doesn't look like he is. He's just going to sit behind him. So Goomba's going to be looking in his rear view mirror in a minute. He's going to be keeping an eye on that, because Wisburn is all over it. He's got a brilliant exit, and Wisburn's coming. McLaren's got, look at McLaren. He's taking a little sneaky look. He's just staying behind him. He's a little bit jostling. Ooh, and Goomba just has a bit of a wiggle. So the wing damage there on the McLaren, and still looking on the outside of him. And is he going to make it happen? It looks like he is. Yep, and he executes it nicely there. Up into P5 for Wisburn. Down to P6 for Goomba. But still, absolutely brilliant race so far. So Bazooka's back in the DRS zone of Find the Pass here now. Jesus Christ, man, I can't stop yawning. So the question is Find the Pass going to try and extend and finish the race here now on these hards on 12 laps? I can't see Bazooka doing it, because he's on 14 lap old hards. I think Bazooka's just waiting at this moment in time for Find the Pass to come in, and you just seen Wisburn just take a look on the right hand side, and Bazooka just comes across and just blocks him off there, just defends, and then Wisburn just switches to the other side and defending again to him. So this is going to be very, very interesting. He's going to get the Ferrari in. He's got the run on the Ferrari out of the castle. Absolute brilliant move. He loves that section, does Wisburn. Made 3 or 4 moves there tonight. He's executed every one of them. I might have to try that move myself. As long as you can get the exit out of there. Suppose it's doable, isn't it? Oh, and find the past DNFs. What has gone on here? Oh, has he had an incident with Woodsy? Oh, that's not good. So the safety car is out, so everybody going to be coming in now. So people are coming in. Who's staying out? Wisburn's staying out there on his hards. You've got Pitted, Bazooka's coming in, Goomba's coming in. Who else is going to be coming in now? He's going to be going on to mediums or softs now because there's only going to be, what, 3-4 laps. So Mad Max is coming as well. This is going to make it very, very interesting here now because Wisburn is going to be able to close that 17-second gap. What happened there, Find the Pass? Did you ever come in together with Woods or something? Oh, 10-second penalty there for Mad Max for crossing the pit lane. Unlucky, Grandpa. I'd pit again and get that time, that 10-second penalty off there, mate. He was having a brilliant race then as well, Find the Pass. Absolute brilliant race. I was just saying there, every many pit driver there when you have like 6 cars there in a full DRS train. You know what I mean? All jostling for position. Some absolute brilliant wheel to wheel there. So Mad Mark has now got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Not having a gun that tonight is Grandpa. So if I were Grandpa, I would pit now, get rid of that 10 seconds, and then just do your drive-through penalty, the first lap out, and then put your head down and go. But we'll soon see what he wants to do. So who else is going to come in now? Are they going to stay out, or are they going to come in? So Rusty Bolt pits. He's pitting for tyres. Oh, random snap of the year in the S's. I've seen a few cars doing that tonight. Just been very, very unsettled there. Been very unsettled. So Wisburn's pitted as well. So what's Wisburn going to go on? This is going to be very interesting. He's gone to softs as well. Let me have a look, see if he's having a wing change. Has he had a wing change? We'll soon find out. And he's not. He's still staying out on that wing. This is going to be very interesting now. So Game of Minions coming for softs as well. Going to be very, very interesting. Casper stayed out and hard. I think that may be a mistake, to be fair, unless the safety car goes in before that, which I can't see it doing because they're going to catch up. They're only 10 seconds behind now. And Wisburn's 20 seconds, so Wisburn will be giving it a little bit if he can. Trying to stay under Delta. So it's going to be another 2 laps, I'd say. Well, it's going to be another lap at least under the safety car. Normally it's 3 laps. We'll see how it goes. So Mad Marcus took the advice. He's pitting there now, and he's getting rid of his 10-second penalty. He's gone back onto ours. So he'll do his drive-through penalty. And next, and see how it goes. It's very unfortunate that there for Grandad. Lights his top of the wall and yeeted the wheel off and then found the pass. I know where to go. Yeah, I seen your car sideways, to be fair. And jumping up in there, I just wondered what went on, like. Because I soon found the pass DNF at first, and I've seen your car going up in there. Yeah, it's very unfortunate, that. Very unfortunate. So Casper has gone in now and pitted. So where's he going to come out now? Is he going to come out behind Wisburn? I should think he will do. He's gone to the softs as well, so this is going to be a mega 3-way battle up front here. Oh, my man's got another drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car again. Oh, it's definitely not his night. I'll tell you what, I bet that's a Delta, you know, because 1 minute, and another one, because the Delta thingy, doesn't it? The Delta, it'll go off, and all of a sudden it'll come on, and it's like 3 seconds under the Delta. It was happening to me the other day. Then it goes off, and it'll just come on, and you'll be in the red big time. Yeah, you know, it'd have been a mega 5-way battle, this. It would have been a mega 5-way battle for the finish. It was just unbelievable. It was getting saucy. It was getting very, very, very saucy. So currently at the minute, under the safety car, you've got the 2 McLarens there in P1, P2. You've got Casper, who's just come out of the pits on fresh softs again in the Alpine in P3. And the Bazooka in P4. You've got Blind leading the blind in P5. P6, you've got Goomba in the Haas. Then Game and Minion in P7. Stevie Wonder in P8. P9, you got ELT. Mad Mark is retired now, which I don't blame him, to be fair, getting 3 bloody drive-through penalties in a row. That's just unfortunate, that, mate. Even though he had a good race to Grandpa. So he'll be in P10. Find the Passes in P11. P12 is Woodsy, and Taylor in P13. That concludes the 4 that are on DNF board at the minute. So I wonder whether the safety car is going to be coming in this lap. You've got 2 back markers there, Betches and ELT. So whether the safety, I think the safety car will most probably go in next lap, I think. Might stay out another lap here, because I've not seen anything come up. It's not backing them up. No, it stayed out. So it will definitely be coming in next lap. And who's going into the pits there? And that's Blind leading the blind. Did he not see the safety car for the last 3 laps or something? And you've got Game and Minions coming as well. Where's Game and Minion coming? It's unfortunate. But you all just need to finish, because they'll all get points. And they'll all get decent points, to be fair. So, let's see. First up, and I need all the Gym Command Monster, because I forgot to open the Monster, man. So, we've currently got 3 laps left. 3 laps left on lap 23 out of 26, and it's a first safety car. So, you've got, pardon me, yeah. You've got Goomba and Bazooka on the mediums there. Everybody else has gone out on the softs. So they're just waiting for the Mercedes to catch up. Whether the Mercedes will be able to catch up in time, I do not know. But I shall think the safety car is definitely going to be in this lap, because you're going to end up having, well, yeah, but I think you don't get a safety car after 3 laps from end, I think it is, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so let's see how we get on from the race start in a minute. If it goes in, I shall think it's going to go in. Unless it's going to be a late call from the safety car, but no, it tells you round about now. Are we going to end up having 2 flying laps here? Or what? Yep, the safety car is in this lap. Race control has just announced it. Safety car is in this lap. So these drivers are going to be warming their tyres up now. Somewhat chronic on these softs here. They've got 2 laps down there here. 1 lap to settle it down, and then 1 push lap where they're going to be going hell for leather. But it's going to be some great racing here now. You got Wisburn there with an end plate off his McLaren. And you got his teammate Rusty Bolt in front of him. You got Casper the Friendly Ghost, who's had some tremendous pace today in that Alpine. He's sitting in P3. So see how he goes, and he's gone. Has he caught him sleeping? He hasn't. He didn't keep him sleeping, but the Alpine's having a look at Wisburn there. And Goomba just takes Bazooka there. Is Wisburn going to be making? Is he going to be playing the team game Papaya rules? Is he going to be defending against the Alpine Forester Bull, or is he going to be going for it? Is he going to go for the win? We'll soon find out. Oh, he just clips the wall there. Which has just cost him, to be fair. These tyres mustn't be as warm as what they wanted them to be. So everybody's really close to that wall there. So there's going to be some great battles going on here now. So the top three have actually brought DRS on the Ferrari, but DRS won't be activated just yet. It'll be getting activated this lap, I should think. So let's see how we get on now. So we'll have two proper racing laps here now. Wisburn's just dropped out now. He's 1.6 behind. So the Alpine's all over the back end of it. He just clips that wall there. Does Casper there. He's having some moments with that wall. But nevertheless, it's still been some great wheel-to-wheel racing. There's been a little bit of touchy-feely in this race by a couple of drivers, but nothing untoward. Just a bit of good hard racing. So Rusty Bolt sets the fastest lap there, 141.3. And he'll switch to his teammate Wisburn here because he's got the Alpine all over the back end of him. How's he going to fire up? Because he's doing pretty well to see he's got a damaged wing. Oh, Casper there catches the wall again. He's not having a good time with these walls, is Casper the friendly ghost. How he's not lost his wing, I do not know. And Casper's really, really close to the back end of Wisburn there. You couldn't even see that rain light. That's how close he was. Some brilliant racing here. So you can see the concentration on these boys. Absolutely outstanding racing tonight. So Rusty Bull on a well-deserved win so far. He's now 2.4 seconds ahead of Wisburn. So that's an outstanding drive. So everybody's sliding around that corner and just touching the wall. Makes it very interesting when you're a commentator, when you're just doing comms for a bit of fun like myself. You don't know where to look, you don't know what to watch at times. Because now we've got a 3-car DRS train here. You got Wisburn, you got Casper, and then you got Bazooka on the back end of them. So how's it going to go up here now? Is Casper going to be making the move? No, he just sits in behind him. I think he's going to try and make his move on this last lap though. It's the last chance saloon. If he doesn't make any mistakes, it looks like we're very close to that wall again. There's Casper, it just cost him a tenth and a half that. But he's got the DRS to close it back up again. And these drivers, man. These are unreal, these drivers. Absolutely brilliant bit of racing. Absolute brilliant bit of racing. So here we go, he's still currently 4 times behind. White is sitting in P6 here. And Goomba's sitting in P5. But I'm going to have to go up to the race leader in a minute. Because he's just coming through the castle section. Oh, Wisburn just had a bit of a snake there. It was a bit unfortunate then. It's brought Casper back into the equation. Casper's all over the back end of him there in the background, but going around the last corner here is your current race leader in the McLaren is Rusty Bull. He's got his WD-40 out today and he's going to be changing his name next week. But you got Rusty Bull here in P1 coming down the main straight. He's burning everything here. He wants to keep that fastest lap, I should think. And he's just cross the line in P1, absolutely brilliant driver. You got Wisburn sitting in P2, P3 Casper, P4 Bazooka, P5 Goomba, Blind leading the blind in P6, P7 Game and Minion, P8 you've got Stevie Wonder, and P9 you've got ELT. Absolutely fantastic race by these boys. Absolutely brilliant that. And that mad dash after the safety car, that was absolutely fantastic. That absolutely brilliant. And I must say, thank you very much to Whitey and Woodsy for allowing Wisburn to come in and race tonight, just to get the numbers up. Thank you very much to Wisburn on YouTube for jumping in to the race last minute. Didn't qualify, but that doesn't bother Wisburn. To be fair, I think he prefers starting at the back at times. Absolutely fantastic racing by all there. You didn't let us down, Wisburn. You had an absolute brilliant race there. You lived up to your name again. But yeah, if you do want to race more regular, no doubt, just drop Woodsy or Whitey a message, or just let us know and I'll speak to him. So, race winner according to the game, which is true, Rusty Bolt, fastest driver Rusty Bolt. Wisburn on YouTube as driver of the day for the game. Most overtakes was Wisburn, and cleanest driver was Wisburn. But tonight, my driver of the day has got to go to Casper. That lad had an absolute blinder of a race. Sat up front most of the time. But, yeah, I mean, really, really, really clean race. But that concludes Baku for RRF1. So, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much to any new followers. Like I say, I'm on the road to 100 followers. It's greatly appreciated if you followed me and you're new to this. If you enjoy it, come back. If you don't, then fair enough. It's not for some people. I do race on some days, and obviously I do comms on some days. But thank you very much for coming, and I shall see you next time. Ciao for now.